Looky what the postman brought me. So the weather is not cooperating right now, although it's kind of nice today. But in the interim, while I'm waiting, I went ahead and I've put a couple of new rifles on order. This is the HP Carbine, semi-auto. And I'm gonna show it to you here real quick. I got this from Utah Air Guns. And I tell you, it was not cheap. However, it is very well thought of in the community. So we'll start on this side since I've got it laying here like this. In the box you get, these are adapters, and I'll show you what those are for in just a second. They do not come with the rifle. I ordered these separate. You get 2 magazines. This one is in 22 caliber. They're in 22, 25, and 30. And they have another version, or a larger version, that's in 357. And more recently, they now have one in 45 caliber, which is a beast. However, it's on a different receiver. 2 mags. This is the fill probe. I believe that's an 8mm, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what it says here on the package. Yeah, 8mm. And the good thing about AEA fill probes is they have a Foster fitting on the end there. You don't need any adapters or anything like you do with the Hatsans, which is a good thing. 350cc bottle. The barrel, and I'm going to take the barrel off here in just a minute, is baffled from about here on. It's a 13 or 14 inch barrel. I'll have to look and see. 16 inches overall. I'll pull the specs in a second rather than guess. This is your power adjustment wheel. Yes, you can adjust the velocity on this thing, which will affect your air usage. Your air gauge is on the bottom, as is, this is where the fill probe goes to top off the tank. AR style stock that folds. This will take a standard sling, pin sling adapter. How about that? All right, let's flip it over to the, oh, show you something here real quick. I'm not happy about this. You see those bright colored markings on the tank? So apparently the tank had some scratches on it, and rather than replace the tank or give a credit for it or whatever, they just took a magic marker and touched them up. Now I know what'll happen. That's going to come off pretty quick with use, and I'm not happy about that. Remember where I got it, so that when you order, you're aware it was Utah Air Guns. Utah Air Guns are the ones that sent me this air bottle that was scratched up, and they touched up with a marker. So here we have the passenger side. The right side gives you a serial number, AEA markings. You loosen this, and then you can adjust the screw on the other side. The bright spot there that looks like rust isn't. It's actually silicone lubricant. It's in 22 caliber. And here is the safety, which does not operate until you cock it. Now they have 2 versions of this. They have the semi-auto and they have the manual cocking. That's what this little slot is for. It's for the manual cocking version, where this handle would actually come down and lock. It's like a bolt action. And for all the Marines out there, this is the trigger. This is what makes the thing go bang. That right there. AR style grip. And that's really it. The magazines load from the other side. I'll flip it back over here. Hold on. So you pull the cocking handle all the way back. The magazines insert here, and they see this little metal plate. That metal plate engages, hold on, get this out of the way, with a magnet right there to help hold it in place. The rod on the outside, hold on, I gotta doing this with, there we go. There's your probe, that's your barrel. This is the semi-auto rod that works the action. And here's your cocking handle. Has a dovetail instead of a pick rail. I don't know what genius came up with that idea, but remember those little adapters we were talking about a minute ago? That's what those are. Those adapt pick to dovetail, which is not a big deal. They make scopes, I mean, with a scope, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Scope rings in either fashion. I just prefer pick so that I can switch them from rifle to rifle. All right, so let me get the specs on this. I'm gonna actually get the owner's manual out and go right to, where is Mr. Carbine? Oh, here it is, right here. So there are the specs. 5.5 pounds. Barrel length is 14 inches. Overall length is 35 inches. With the stock folded, it's 24 inches. The air tube capacity, like I said, 350 cc. Max fill pressure, 3,600. They got a claimed velocity of 1,200 feet per second with a 14 grain 22 caliber pellet. We're going to test that. Now, so the 14, you get the 14-inch barrel, which is probably going to be about right here. And then from in this area right here is the moderator, a built-in moderator. And it's like on the AEA side cocking bullpup that I showed you. They're just little discs in there to help quiet it down. So all in all, this is a very, very good quality package. I mean, everything on here is solid. And I mean, just looking at it, I have no complaints about it other than the scratches on the bottle. So I'm going to try and get outside today and get the chrono running and see what we can get out of it. And I'll get that video up as quick as I can, if I get to it today. But there's going to be a full evaluation on this thing coming very, very soon. Just waiting on the break on the weather so I can run out to my property, to my range, and get busy. Thanks for watching, guys.